Hey everybody, it's John from the Gloucester Library, and today we're going to learn how to draw a fairy. Now for this drawing, it's going to be, we're going to do a sketch first and then draw in the details. So if you can get a pencil with a good eraser, and then after that, we're going to use maybe like an ink pen or markers to darken in the lines. So this first step here, use your pencil, and we're just going to sketch the shape of our fairy, and just make sure you leave enough room on your paper for the whole body. So I'm going to draw a little head shape, like a little oval there, and like a little neck, and my fairy is going to kind of be bending a little bit. Her body bend just a little bit like that. And then I'm going to have her arms kind of go back, her arm on this side go back some. And you can, this can be rough, like it doesn't need to be perfect. So like say if you need to do this and do little sections to like show you where like the shoulder is, and you know, like your bicep, your forearm and things like that, that's okay, because we're going to do this lightly, and then you can erase it after you've drawn in with your ink pen or your markers. And I'm going to add shoulder and arm on that side, and I'm going to start with the leg closest to us, and for that I'm going to draw it bent in just a little bit, and then have this other leg kind of curved down. So I'm starting with the thighs there, and then I'll work down to the calves, the knee here. There we go. And this one, have it just extending just a little bit there. All right. Now I'm going to just do a little sketch of the hands. So I'm going to do like a little block there for the palm of the hand, and maybe have like the thumb go that way, and like the index finger and the middle finger, ring finger, and pinky. Have them kind of go back like that. Do the same thing here, but it's going to swoosh out this way. So the thumb will go this way, and the index finger, middle finger, maybe see the ring finger, and that's about it on that one. All right. We can draw her little feet, and she's going to be flying in the air, so we can make it to where her feet kind of point down. So you kind of curve them down. You can do all sorts of interesting shapes for the feet, but I like to do them where they're kind of pointed on my fairies. So I'm going to draw a heel in the front and have it kind of point down. There we go. Now I'm going to do the wings. So I have wings. You can do all sorts of kind of wings. You can do like butterfly wings or insect wings, or just make any sort of shapes up that you like in the shape of a wing. I might do something different for these, and instead of doing like, I really like butterfly wings, but for this one, I think I'm going to just kind of make something up. Kind of do a cool little swirly like shape at the end of my wings here. Again, like this can be nice and sketchy. You don't have to make it perfect. If you need to do some little sketchy lines like that to do it, that's okay. So we're just going to go back and erase those light pencil marks in a little bit. And I have two little curls showing on this wing, but I'm going to have the other ones kind of get hidden behind her. And then I'm going to do these ones. I'm going to have them curl this way. So you won't be able to see all these either. They're going to be behind her. Alright, and now I'm going to zoom in a little bit so you can see where I add like her hair and facial features here. So I'm going to zoom in so you can see. Alright, so here, so you can kind of lay out where all of your features are going to be. I suggest drawing a line down where you want the middle of the face to be, and then a line across to show about, where the head's divided in half. And we use this as a guide for our features. So like say our eyes, usually there's about one eye space between the eyes. So like an eye, then the space of an eye, and then the next eye. And you can do different shapes for your eyes too. For these ones, I'm going to do kind of an open, kind of wide open with a little eyelash there on the end. And a little nose. I'll draw like a little circle for the part of my nose and then add little nostril parts in there. And do a happy smile. Draw my lips. And for my eyes, draw the circles, and I kind of draw like a little bean type shape in the top for where the light is shining on the eyes. Then I go and I draw the little pupil. There we go. And then my eyebrows. There we go. And then the ear, I can start it where this this line is for separating the head in half. And there are nice little pointy fairy ears. And for the head shape here, I'm going to darken it in just so I know where to put my next ear sticking out from the other side. You see it just a little bit, but not all the way. The hair, you can do all sorts of hairstyles, ones that you've seen in real life, or you can make things up that you've never really seen before. So I'm going to do something kind of spiky for her. Spiky there, and then have it kind of come up into some really crazy spikiness. There we go. Now for her dress, I'm going to have her wearing a dress, and I'm going to make it out of blades of grass wrapped around her. So I'm going to do like blades of grass across. Again, you can roughly sketch these, that's okay. You can kind of do like this type of thing. So we're just going to go back and erase those lines later. And then with these last blades of grass, I'm going to have it kind of hang off like that. So you see like the blades of grass coming out at the bottom there. And then have one side where a few blades of grass come up. And there we go. So there's our sketch. Now I'm going to go back in and ink over it. So to make this look lighter, like it's like pencil, like what you're probably working with at home, I'm going to go in here and lighten it up. So like your pencil will be like a lighter gray. And now what I'm going to do is go in with my ink pen or a black marker, and we will add in all of the details and darken it in and shade it and just try to make it look nice and clean. We won't have all these little sketches for the shape of our head anymore. So I'm going to start doing that now. So now I'm adding in some details here in the ears that I didn't have originally. And you can add some details in the ears too if you like. Or you can just leave them nice and just a simple shape. That's okay too. I might also have some grass or something green and leafy wrapping around her feet. Little shoes. All right, there we go. And when you're all done inking it in, or using your markers to darken in the lines, you can go back with the eraser and erase all of your sketch. And now you end up with a nice clean looking drawing. All right, and if you want to color it in, you pick any colors that you want, pick it from your imagination. All right, I hope you enjoyed today's Let's Draw, and I'll see you next time.